did you always know you wanted to be, a personnel in the radio and broadcast in the world?
Yeah. So obviously, like you mentioned, my dad, when I was growing up, I always tell people I knew my dad a lot more as a member of the media than a football player.
Okay.
My dad played, he played 9 years in the league, but I was 4 when he retired in his last year. So I don't have a lot of memories of that. But when he started doing, Mike and Mike in the Morning was the big show that he was a part of for 2 decades. And so I grew up watching that and watching him call college football games. So yeah, by the time I hit high school, I was like, whenever football's done, this is what I want to do. That's exactly what I want to go out and try and be.
So did you go to college for that? Like, was that your?
Yeah, that was my major in at Notre Dame. We didn't have like some schools have like communications, I took whatever our version of comms was there. And like back then, like, so 2008 to 2012, like, when we were all in college, that was the very beginning of a lot of the social media stuff. Like we were just getting Twitter, YouTube was just starting to pop off like that. Yeah. And so me and ironically enough, the guy that's the producer on my podcast now was a D tackle for us at Notre Dame, one of my teammates and one of my best friends. We used to do all like the behind the scenes content for the team. So all the stuff that we would put up, doing like the tour of the facility and interviewing other guys on the team, we would do all that stuff when we were in college as kind of a way to start getting reps at doing the media thing.
Oh, that's smart. He's smart, man. Hey, because we ain't had none of that.
Hell no.
I mean, so like, was that something that was, obviously, with your father, you was already, kind of had an idea this what you wanted to do, but did Notre Dame provide like with you guys equipment, cameras, mics? I mean, like, just like some, just shit to work with during that time?
So I'll be honest, we were at the beginning stages of that stuff. We didn't have any of that. Yeah. You guys remember those little flip cams?
Hell yeah. I remember flip cams.
Hell yeah. So it was me, Brandon, and this guy named Josh Flint, who was the one video coordinator we would work with. And it was the 3 of us going around with a flip cam and then just doing that and uploading the shit onto the computer from there. Like, so we used
grassroots.
It was wild. So we used to do this thing called Trick Shot Monday where like, after we would, so, you come off the weekend, you do the game, we would watch tape and have the meetings breaking down the game that we had just played. And then we would have like an hour break. We would do dinner and then we would do the meeting starting on the next week. Yeah. And so in between, we got bored one day and we literally set up a cup full of Gatorade in the locker room, like a beer pong cup. And we were just trying to like bounce a ping pong ball off random shit and make it in there. Yeah. We ended up videotaping it on the flip cam and putting it on YouTube. And this stuff started to do numbers.
So you're going viral years ago.
Like 3 weeks later, my brother made a shot that was number 3 on the Sports Center top 10. What? And that was when we were like, okay, we have something here. Now, again, we're doing it on phones. We're taping to the wall. Fast forward, I came back like 5 or 6 years later. Those guys had full-on HD cameras and stuff. It was like the Fox 4K camera in there. Right. We were like, all right, so we laid the groundwork so you guys could come in here and ball with an actual budget now.
You're welcome, guys.
You're welcome, guys. Now, I know